Hi, welcome back to channel FIFA Mobile. Alright, as mentioned, I'm going to share with you how to win the TOTS challenge. I won twice. Alright, so these are the two players I got, the 109 and the 106. As I started really early, I think apparently I managed to catch the first one before it expired in an hour's time. So I was really rushing then to clear that challenge with getting three numbers of the TOTS players. Right, so pardon me on that. Sorry. So with that, we managed to clear twice because after that, when it expires, the new challenge appear and managed two times itself. But I'm going to share with you only the first time and the end of that final match in the second time. So it's this you can see the two players that I've claimed. Right. So for now, I already fit in the three numbers of the TOTS players. Just make sure you put in the appropriate subs so that eventually when you swap out the three numbers of the TOTS players, you can put back to your original team of the highest OVR possible players that you would love to basically play them on the challenge. Right, so this here we go. I'm in very quickly into the challenge right now. Alright, inserting my subs, and here we go. Right, the first match is against Liverpool. Man, a bit crazy. This is the first game, and yet it's so difficult. So, the FIFA is making very difficult match here, or actually, in fact, EA is making the very difficult FIFA Mobile TOTS here. So the first match was a struggle actually. To be frank, I have not experienced this before, whereby the first match of a challenge is so difficult. So apparently, I think they took it really high. Probably a lot of people will be complaining very soon, and they're going to reduce the difficulty level eventually. But as of now, it's really crazy. The only thing about this challenge that you're happy with is that the skill games are much easier. Don't have the crazy skill game that we all hated in the UCL semifinals, and of course now in the TOTS, as I mentioned earlier in the previous video, is a level 5 difficulty. The one you're gonna hit the targets. All right, so here we have really tough matches. Fortunately, at the 72 minutes, we managed to score a goal in. So with that goal in, we managed to secure the win. But I'm just trying to be greedy here. Of course, I can play the time waster tactic whereby I will not be able to lose. But apparently, just being greedy, and of course, it's a very risky path to take. So just try to score another one. Really, really tough here. All right, but nonetheless, we managed to do so. With that, we've secured the win, and I think the rest are history. Just 2-0. I think I'm happy to end this first challenge itself, and we're going to embark into the second challenge, which is a skill game. I'm going to show you the full challenge in this TOTS, so you don't worry if you're stuck in any. You can always refer back to this video. In terms of playing those matches, I think end of the day, always defend with two defenders. So I always activate the second defender because it works really well. So in that context, we have done, and of course the skill game, as I mentioned earlier, nothing to be concerned about. It's relatively easy. Just make sure you target slightly above the top. So if it doesn't hit the one, you hit the one bottom. Right. So that's how we do it for just that skill game. Now let's enter into the third match itself. Again, this match is at very strange timing. The moment you start and you just end the first half already. So take the opportunity to quickly swap out to your best players for the subs. Then you can embark into your winning again. So very shortly, within 3 minutes, we score a goal, and basically get an equalizer is important because after a while winning is quite tough. With that, we have very confidently scored second goal, and we've secured the win generally. Time waster static could apply from now on if you wish. But like I said, a bit greedy, just trying to score as many as possible. The fact that these are really tough challenges, I must say. Nothing compared to previous events we just saw. Normally, the first few is quite easy, but I do feel that the difficulty level of the matches has increased tremendously, especially the part that may be doing a lot of the hero's journey lost before I end. That was really very difficulty level. So I believe EA could have do some tweaking also called the general tweaking to every single events to make things really tough. It's a struggle, but nonetheless, I think I managed to get 3 goals, so I know I already secured that win here. So again, as mentioned, when do defending, do 2 defenders tactic, apply the second defender, and in terms of attacking, I think you just got to make sure don't get too close because they are really bad programming there. They just snatch a ball without any penalty at all. So just make sure you be careful on that, right? So when you send your ball up, just make sure you have a player to receive it, and then try to move away from the defenders because they are really sticky. Just make sure you don't get too near, otherwise the possession will be lost. Alright, so manage to squeeze in there with Best. Of course, Best is a very good ball control, 150 and 150 for dribbling as well. So having Best is really important in the CAM. That helps you to maneuver your way to victory. So very quickly we have end the third match, and you can see here the EA has set AI rig as well at the last moment. Had we got 2 goals in, we'll be really frustrated. But lucky me, we have 4-2. So now let's go to the next one. Skill game is easy, really easy, I must say. This is one of the easiest skill game ever. So just very quickly, just enter a score, and then you'll be good to go to the final match here. The final match is a bit tough. It is again against another player, so that is really tough because the fact that playing matches is easy, but playing against a human in a H2H is really tough. Alright, lucky me, managed to defend the scoreline, and we didn't lose. So there's an opportunity for me to redo this. So there's no winner, the match can repeat. So I managed to have a chance to fight again a slightly lower OVR player. Quite happy with this generally. So we managed to really work really hard, and we win this H2H match. First up to have all your subs in. Important with that, so you have a very strong team to start with. Time run really fast. The fact that we just fast forward this a bit because there was no score at the first 15 minutes or so until we managed to score with Best. You can see here really fantastic ball control and dribbling by Best. I really urge you to get Best if you have not. Really happy with this new CAM that I got. So with that, we managed to secure a winning goal, and of course if we could do time waster again, there could be one chance, but again, to secure the win, I do want to score another goal. And of course at this moment the opponent dropped out, and basically we have secured the win. So at this onset, I think with the opponent disconnected, I'm just playing against AI, and of course in that context it's so much easier, and I managed to score goal after goal. End of the day, I think we end with 5-0. So it's really happy ending here. We managed to get a player, and of course that's the 106 player I'll show you in the thumbnail itself. Then I managed to do another set of challenge, as I mentioned earlier, because I started really early. When I started the game, TOTS opens. They mentioned there the challenge is left with an hour before it ends. So I was really wondering what's happening, because generally I've already started playing. How do I get the 3 numbers of TOTS players? So I really play a lot at really fast timing, and I managed to get 3 numbers of the TOTY or TOTS players unlocked. So as I've shown in my previous video, how I do that is really playing all the skill game and matches. Unlocked it using 120 Premier League points. I think the first one was 150 actually. I think the first one was 50, the next one was 100, and of course with the completing of all the quests, we got another player, so that comes with up to 3 numbers of TOTS players, and that qualifies for the challenge just in time. I think I left with probably like 20 minutes before the end of the whole challenge, and then I was so happy when the challenge opens up again. There was another chance for me to play, so really happy in that context. And with that, we got the player 106 player here. Unfortunately, it's all not for sale. And of course, I'll share you, this is the second time I'm winning this. I got 2-0 again in the H2H, and with that, this is really a fantastic win, because it was a really good rewards with this Arsenal LB. 109 player. So really happy generally with the true numbers of players already. The only thing here is we can't sell these players. I'm just wondering what can we do with them. You can put them in the exchange for Surah. So just finished all the quests already. It's already a tiring event. The fact that we couple with the challenge that you're going to do start of the weekend. So happy playing in your FIFA Mobile and getting the players as well. Again, this player is good, but I'm definitely not going to use currently. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.